dry the tears from your eyes. It's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I've never lied to you. Oh, yeah.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Steve Callaway, Steve Callaway 1 on YouTube. We're here with Mary Zamani 6 on TikTok. And this is a 3-part new posting on Mary's site. We haven't seen much from Mary lately. And this one was posted 13 hours ago. And it says at 1989 S Music 111. Not sure who that is or what that is, but it's on Mary's site. And this first clip here says, celebrity reactions to Angelina Jordan performance. And the first one here, it says it's Lady Gaga. So let's go ahead and watch this and listen and see what we think about this one.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, kiss you the moon and let me play among the stars with song and let me see forevermore.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. There's we're not quite halfway through, but so obviously this is just a bunch of pictures of, they call them celebrities, but I got to be honest, I don't know that many of them. I know a handful, but you know, the big names, but I don't know a lot of these other ones. Probably because I've been listening to Angelina for the last 10 years. So these must be at like the Grammys or some special awards where they pick these pictures of these quote celebrities unquote, and of course then we have Angelina singing, and so it's kind of like, you know, in a way I would like to think that if these celebrities ever heard Angelina sing, they'd be more ecstatic than they are in this video, or more dumbfounded, or more, I don't know what, right? So, because like we all were when we first heard Angelina. Let's go ahead and finish this out. This is a new posting on Mary's site, so we'll go ahead and watch the whole thing.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. And I reach to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long
Okay, so we missed when I started the video. I have to try to catch these. It's a technical thing a little bit. When I hit the circle, the video starts bam right away. I have to get over here and pause it as quickly as I can so that we catch the first couple, maybe second or two. But anyway, and it's hard. It's hard to do. I got to be honest. But anyway, so we saw this. Wouldn't that be great if they had all these celebrities, quote unquote? I'm saying that because I don't know a lot of them. To me, celebrity means people know you. You know, at least to a certain degree, know the name. But there's a lot of these people here I don't know the name, and if they walked up to me on the street and asked me what time it was, I'd tell them the time and not have any idea who they were. So let's move along. This is the only new one so far. I got to go to Instagram next. Well, let's go see what we got over there. Bye bye. So we are here with Angelina Jordana Instagram account. There is a new story, and it was posted an hour ago, so it's pretty fresh. Let us go ahead and watch and listen. Perhaps.
I was drifting like a lonely wave. I was drifting like a lonely wave.
Let me pause this one. There's a little tiny writing right in the middle that says, "Miss you guys," with a heart. You know, I do the heart with your fingers, you know. And a emoji that I'm not quite sure what the emoji means. I'm not really up to speed on that stuff, to be honest. But yeah, well, we miss you too, Angelina. We miss seeing you perform live. We miss you out there, you know, touching base with us every now and then. But I don't know about the rest of the Angels. I can only speak for myself. But you have provided us with a lot in recent history with 3 albums close together. Who does that? Angelina Jordan, that's who. And all beautiful songs, all, you know, just, you get better and better, and you started off at perfect, so I don't know how that's even possible. All right, guys, let's move along. This may be the last one. If it is, I'll go back to the archive. If it's not, I'll bring you another one here in just a minute. Bye-bye. So there was no other social media postings today, so let's go ahead and do a couple from the my new archive, which is Angelina Jordan Official. This one says, as you can probably read it, but I'll read it for you anyway. A Cole McCarthy film, Angelina Jordan. Producer Mary Zamani, featuring Rob Christie. Gaffer Kevin Rios. Art director Chip McCarthy. So let's go ahead, and you guys all know this one. This is Suspicious Minds, Elvis Presley cover, and it is arguably one of Angelina's best covers. Let's listen.
Oh, little love survive. I I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Just don't let a good thing die. Well, honey, you know I've never lied to you. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe on what I say, we can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. If an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see the tears are real, I'm crying. Oh, yeah. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, little love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. It's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I've never lied to you. Oh, yeah.
Okay, simply magnificent. It's magnificent. Covers Elvis, pays homage, however you say it, to Elvis every step of the way. Includes your family, Aries and Athena, of course, Juliet there. And yeah, it's beautiful, beautifully done. I said this before about when I first saw Angelina did this song. You know, I grew up in the era of Elvis, and everybody knows Elvis. When you say Elvis, everybody knows who you're talking about. He's an icon. He's a musical icon. There's no question about that. And he did transform. He did kind of what I think Angelina's going to end up doing, or is doing. He transformed, I guess, country western type of music into what today would be referred to as rock and roll. He kind of bridged the gap and was an innovator in how he put his music out. And of course, he was a great personality too. So, you know, there it is. And Angelina sings it. And the one thing that, well, it's maybe more than one thing, but the thing that I think is the most interesting, when Angelina sings the lyrics, I understand the song. Okay. When Elvis sang it, it was more of a show. Oh, he had a nice voice and all that, sure. But when he sang, you know, he put on a performance. Okay. He didn't stand there with a microphone and sing like Angelina does, but that's all Angelina has to do. Okay. She doesn't have to do all the theatrics. Maybe Elvis didn't have to do it either, but he sure did. Put on a great show. All right, guys, let's move along. We'll go get the next video. I'll be right back. Bye-bye. And here's our fourth video for today. By the way, today is January 4th, and it's a Thursday. This one is Hating Game, original motion picture soundtrack. The young lady is Lucy Hale, and the gentleman is Austin Stowell. And it says the Hating Game soundtrack. From the Hating Game soundtrack, Mercy. Okay, let us go ahead and listen to this.
Just like there's nothing in this world. I wanna have fun, go get me some. I just don't know where you're coming from. You got me begging, mercy. Why won't you release me? You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? I say you better release me. You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? I say you better release me. I say you better release me. You better release me. I say you better release me.
So there we have it. That's our 4 videos for today. 2 social media posts and 2 from Angelina Jordan official website. All right, we'll scram out of here. I thought that, I thought this when I haven't heard this in a while. I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but I like the upbeat nature of it. Unfortunately, in this particular video, we're not seeing Angelina sing it. We're hearing, but not seeing. And yeah, it's a what's wrong with upbeat stuff, right? All right, guys, let's scram out of here. We'll see you on the next video. Have a great June 4th. Bye-bye.